Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger. And up here today, guys, I thought I'd do a little bit of a talking video about what some of the plans I've got and also a little bit about what I'm doing at the moment in terms of actually selling some stuff. I've been talking about I've wanted to do some selling for quite some time now. And but I start off by saying that you know, I want to start off by saying that just because I'm selling some of my stuff doesn't necessarily mean that I'm desperate for money or things. That's not the case. There's a couple of reasons why I'm selling some things, and of course I'm going to go through that in a sec. But I thought I'd start off by saying that we have some good news. Hopefully tomorrow everything opens back up. The shops are open, which means I'm going to go to town tomorrow and do some trading. Now, I know you want to start by saying, okay, why bother doing trading? Do you know what I mean? You can get a shit ton more money selling on eBay and things, and that's correct. I know that I'll get more money on eBay for things. Only problem with eBay is sometimes it takes a little bit more time to get some stuff. I wanted to do a pickups video for quite some time, and because we haven't done a pickups video in months now, well before lockdown started, I've decided what I'm going to do tomorrow is actually going to go into town, go straight to CEX. I've got a couple of games, some heavy hitters that I know that I get a decent price for in terms of trading credit. I'm also trading in my Xbox Connect, One Connect, and also the adapter cable, which makes me laugh because I get £30 for the adapter cable and £18 for the actual Connect itself. So that's something that I'm going to bear in mind. And that's something you also want to bear in mind. When you're selling your stuff, you always want to look around and see how much trading credit you get in places like CEX first, just because sometimes the trading credit can be pretty decent. And if you're like me, you're going to use that money anyway to probably buy some more games or movies or stuff. Trading credit isn't a bad way to go, to be honest. And I've always liked CEX trading stuff. I always check first how much I get for trading credit and then how much I get for maybe selling it on eBay. I'm always checking what things are the best way to go. I want to start off by saying that I do have an eBay store. I will leave a link in the description below. I have got some things on there that are up for sale. My prices are about average. I tend to use eBay's average pricing guide on what things are going for. Maybe put things a little bit lower than what other people put for it. I like to give myself, maybe not how much they're selling for in like CEX, maybe a little bit lower. There are some things on there. I've got a Game Boy Advance on there that I'm for sale for 80 quid. Maybe it's a bit too high. I'm going to revise some of these things later on. That's the good thing about eBay. It will tell you when a good time is to revise, and things like that. So some of the stuff on there that is also my partner's as well. She's given me the go ahead to sell it. Obviously, just get the money, give it to her, that sort of thing. But hopefully tomorrow I've worked out how much I should get in terms of trading credit. I should get roughly anywhere between £90 to £100, which is more than enough for a pickups video. I'm probably going to get some things like, maybe a couple of PlayStation 4 games, some PS2 games, but also I'm looking out for some 4K movies, Blu-rays and normal Blu-rays. There are a few reasons why I'm reselling. The first thing is, obviously, I have said that I do want to start reselling, but not in the way that, in terms of scalping. I'm not going to go out and buy like loads and loads of consoles for like dirt cheap and sell them for triple the price. I'm going to be quite careful of what I buy. I prefer that if I'm getting things for the collection to, in terms of money wise, and going in and selling stuff and using it to buy other things, to be things that obviously trading is not a bad way to go doing that. One thing I do want to start off by saying is that, again, like I said, I don't really want to, resell things for a ridiculous price, but the thing is, I am aware what things go for a little bit more, so I will keep an eye out for certain things. Of course, there are things like Pokemon games, rare games and stuff that I know that go for a little bit more money, and of course having them in the collection is one thing, but if it's something that I don't use, like a 3DS Pokemon game, if I've seen it in a charity shop or a pawn shop for a decent price, and I thought, oh, I can maybe double that on eBay or something, or even trading credit in CEX. Of course, I'm going to go for it, that sort of thing. There are a few reasons why I'm selling some stuff. The first thing is obviously space. I am running a little bit low on space at the moment. So there are some things that I am selling. The first is obviously my Xbox One stuff. I don't have an Xbox One anymore. Well, I technically do, but because I've got a digital Xbox Series S, I don't really need physical Xbox One games anymore. Again, my partner does have an Xbox One downstairs, but she don't really play a lot of games on there. She normally just plays Overwatch and Forza and stuff, the Game Pass and things. And that's also something that I also take into note, is if a game is on Game Pass. Of course, I'm a physical collector always, but with Xbox One, there's no point having the games anymore, just because what's the point of having a games for a console that I don't even use anymore, plus have physical versions for? You know, collectible games, limited editions and things, if I see them for a decent price, I might go, oh, I want that in the collection. But, there are a ton of things on here. But of course, physical for PS4, I will still collect physical PS4 games. So you might think, why did I sell an Xbox One game and then go and buy the PS4 version? Because I'm a PS4 collector in terms of physical games. Another thing is also upgrading. I am upgrading. I want to upgrade a majority of my DVDs to Blu-rays. And you've also got to take into note things like Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Prime Video, Netflix and things. I've always said, physical over digital anyway. But, there are a ton of DVDs that I have that I think, why do I have this? Like the Simpsons collections. I have got my Simpsons collections up for sale, seasons 1 to 12 for 30 quid. If you're interested, look in the description below for the eBay link. Like the Family Guy box sets, the South Park box sets, a lot of TV show box sets that I brought back in the day because they weren't available on things. Now, I know that Disney Plus and Netflix and things often sometimes censor things, and of course there are things on the DVDs that aren't available online. That don't bother me too much, because 9 times out of 10 when I watch a show, once I've watched it, that's it. I don't go back and rewatch it or look for certain episodes. So a lot of DVDs that I have, I'm selling because they are available on other services. Like Family Guy, I'm watching that on the Disney Plus at the moment, same with Simpsons and things. So selling them isn't a bad way to go. I am aware that some people like to have the physical version because, again, those particular episodes aren't available online, or censorship, but also on the off chance that a show gets taken off thing. But stuff like South Park and Simpsons and that probably won't get taken down anytime soon, especially with like Fox owning, being owned by Disney now. Things like Family Guy, American Dad, Simpsons, Cleveland Show, all of that stuff is quite locked in place. They probably won't take them down anytime soon because they are owned by Disney. So Disney probably won't take them off Disney Plus, because if they do that, they'll lose a lot of subscribers, definitely, for sure. I know quite a few people that only have Disney Plus just for Simpsons and Family Guy and things anyway. It's ridiculous, but again, that's how it is these days. Another reason is because I have a 4K TV and a 4K Blu-ray player. What's the point of having a 4K TV and a 4K Blu-ray player if I'm not getting the best benefit of that? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean every single DVD that I have I'm selling and then going to go and get the 4K or the Blu-ray version. Not every DVD has a Blu-ray or a 4K version, and I am aware of that. And of course, there are things like special features and stuff that aren't available on later versions, and of course, limited editions and things like that. But if it's just the movie that I'm interested in, for example, let's say, I don't know, the 40-Year-Old Virgin, for example, if I see the Blu-ray version of that film or a 4K version of that film for quite cheap, I pick it up, then I go, well, I don't need the DVD anymore. I can put it in a bundle and sell it with a bunch of other films. That is something I'm also doing. I'm trying to get as up-to-date as possible. What's the point of having a 4K Blu-ray player if you're not going to use it, right? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to get rid of things, because there are things like, for example, I've been watching the Black Adder show on DVD, and this is the only available on DVD. There is no Blu-ray version of this, so of course I'm not going to get rid of this. I know it's also on BritBox, but again, I do like having this physical version because I love the show. So there are sometimes things that I like to have a physical version if I'm passionate about a particular show or game and things. But that's something I thought I'd say. So tomorrow when we go and do pickups, I'm not going to take too long. I am aware that tomorrow might be a bit of a busy day. It's Monday, but then again, kids are back in school, so people in town will probably just be people that ain't got work and stuff. So if I go roughly about midday, early between 11 and 1, it shouldn't be too busy. It should be a simple case of taking my stuff in, trading it in, and then getting my money, trading value, maybe having a little look around some of the pawn shops and things while I'm at it. I don't know. We'll have a proper look tomorrow and see what we do. I'm hopefully going to have a decent amount of stuff to show off. Again, it's a good opportunity for me to also, if I go, oh, I picked up a 4K movie or a Blu-ray, then I can go, do I have this on DVD? Then that also gives me a good chance to put it up on eBay. But again, guys, I'm selling it, and also, like I said, with the Xbox One collection, I have sold in the past, I've sold full collections. I've sold a full collection of my Game Boy stuff because I didn't use it, and also GameCube stuff because I got a modded Wii. So certain things that I have, updated versions of, I'll get rid of. Now, there are things in my collection, like my Xbox 360 collection. You could also, argue the fact that, well, you don't have a physical Xbox One anymore, so what's the point having physical Xbox 360 game? But I do have an original Xbox 360 as well, and I like to keep them for nostalgia purposes. Like I said, there are certain things in my collection. PS2, Xbox 360, and PS4 are my top 3 collections that I collect for, and they're sort of my sets that I want to go for a full set for. Things like the Wii, the DS, the PSPs, the PC and stuff, things that I've collected before in the past, I don't mind getting rid of some of these things if I need to, or if I want the space, because I don't mind, selling off the Xbox One stuff to go, well, there's a whole nother load. I've got like 30 or so Xbox One games, so I don't mind selling them off and going, okay, now I've got a whole nother shelf row free for PS4 games. And the same thing with DVDs. I can go, well, there are some DVDs that I have, like the Saw set or Fast and Furious set, that I have each individual movie on DVD, and I know that they have like multi-packs available now with just one case like that with all 7 movies on and things like that, so I don't mind doing that. That being said, guys, I just thought I'd mention this in the video. If you guys want to check out the eBay shop, I will leave a link in the description. Again, like I said, I'm a collector. I'm a collector. So 9 times out of 10 when I buy things, I might use them once or twice and then they go back on the shelf anyway, and they're looked after, so they are in good condition. I will put in one thing I will say is, if I do start reselling stuff, like going out and buying bundles and things, if a game, because CeX is the worst for this, and pawn shops, if I buy a game or DVD or a movie or something and the case is horrible, I will replace the case at no extra cost, or maybe replace it with a case like I did the other day. I put Black Ops 3 up for sale for $9.99. The case was a bit beat up, so I just replaced it, put it in a different case, like a FIFA case that that was in decent condition, just because it's an easier way of you guys getting the better version of the case. I don't like selling crap cases. I see some things on eBay that, and I go, why are people trying to sell this horrible case version? If the case is crap, just do something simple. Go online, buy a bunch of cases for cheap. You can buy a bunch of Blu-ray or DVD or Xbox cases or PlayStation cases dirt cheap for maybe 5 cases for a tenner or something like that. That's just an average, I guess. And get a decent price available. But I thought I'd do this video just letting you know what's happening. A pickups video hopefully should be coming tomorrow. CEX, I have looked online. They are still doing trade-ins, of course, with all the guidelines and things. I was a bit worried that they wouldn't take things in. I've given my Connect a good wipe and a clean over to make sure it's, you know, not dirty or anything. But again, I don't think it should need to be tested, because I don't think they test the Connect and stuff anyway. They might not, I don't know. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like. Let me know in the comments below, do you think selling your stuff is a good thing to do? Of course, there are pros and cons, space, money, you know, and of course, like I said, updating, you know, upgrading. And of course, there are some cons to it. You know, you might not get enough money, or you might get swindled or stuff. You know, I don't want to get a reputation of maybe selling things for overpriced. But again, I am a rational person. If you think my prices are too high, just send me a message, say, would you mind selling it for this price? Again, I am open to bargains, of course, and there are things that I sell as bundles. And of course, if you don't want to buy it as a bundle, I am again quite rational. I will sell things individually if need be. Again, this store is very new and I'm getting used to it all at the moment. So if you just want to have a little brief overview of what I've got on there, I've got The Simpsons season 1 to 12 on there. I've got Dishonored 2 on Xbox One, Attack on Titan Wings of Freedom, because I actually realised that that game is actually going for a bit more than I thought it would, so I put that up for there. I've got Madden 15 and Madden 24 as a bundle, Destiny 1 and 2 as a bundle, my Steelbook version of Gears of War, which has got a couple of watches on there, which I thought it would, Gotham Season 1, which is still sealed, The Sims bundle, the original Sims on PC with all the expansion packs, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2, and Star Wars Battlefront 2 with Gungrif and Blaze on PS2. I think maybe a few other things on there, and of course that Game Boy. So feel free to check it out. Again, I will leave a link in the description. Sorry if it seems like I'm pandering, but I thought I'd do this video not only to advertise, but also to let you guys know that I am open for business now. So all those people saying, oh, I wouldn't mind having that, just hit me up, like I said. But I also am open to trades as well. If you guys want to do trades, this thing as well, I'm also open for trade. So if there's certain things that you think, oh, would you trade this Game Boy for a DS or something, I might be open to it. So we'll see how we go in the future. But I know that a lot of people have been asking, do you give stuff away? And yes, maybe in the future I might start doing giveaways. So some of those DVDs and movies and even some games, there might be giveaways. I will let you know in the comments below. Maybe when I hit 400 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway. I'm at 380 at the moment. So keep subscribing, guys. At 400, I might do a giveaway. So if you're lucky, you might get one. And as always, guys, feel free to leave a like and, of course, comment below. Let me know what you think about reselling. Do you think I should do it? Do you think I should stop? You're going to check it out. I'm going to finish off playing Lego Star Wars 3 here. I'm at 75%. Nearly got all the gold bricks and stuff. Going to hopefully finish this off now. Probably won't finish it now, but I might finish it tonight. I might stream the last stretch tonight. I'm not too sure what I want to do tonight. Maybe we'll stream it tonight, and if we finish it, maybe start something else. And as always, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch at The Mad Kiger, and I will leave a link in the description for the eBay channel, or the eBay shop. And as always, guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.